creating your elevator pitch. So what is elevator pitch, guys? Elevator pitch is a short statement or description of your service. It will explain yung concept ng service mo, or actually exactly what is your service, so that any listener can understand what you do in a short period of time. So meaning it is a succinct, persuasive sales pitch. But remember, we're not doing this to sell. We're actually just telling people about you and what you do. When using elevator pitch, don't think of it na kailangan ko makaklose ng sale. We just want, ang main goal ng elevator pitch is we want the other person or people to engage in further conversation with you. Where do you use this, yung elevator pitch? So, if you are actually familiar of yung mga core messages ng mga ibang tao na nakikita nyo sa mga Facebook nila, website nila, or LinkedIn, they have this statement, something like, "Hi, I'm Margaret. I'm a social media strategist. I help create stunning videos for female life coaches that blah, 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 blah." Yung mga ganun. So, it's actually their statement, their actual core message. So, elevator pitch is actually your verbal message, your verbal pitch. Kaya nga pitch, diba? So this is what you tell people if you're in an actual networking event, or when you talk to probably potential customers, or when you just actually talk to your colleagues, or kung nasa reunion ka, tinatanong ka anong ginagawa mo. So basically, this is your explanation of what you do. Yung mga, kunwari pumunta ka sa in-invite ka sa isang seminar or whatsoever, diba? Parang yung mga digital seminar, mga ganun. In-invite ka doon. So, pumunta ka. Tapos, syempre, hindi mo kilala yung ibang tao. Kaya, tapos tinatanong ka, "Oh, hi, Margaret. Kamusta? So, tell me your story." Parang ganun. "So, tell me what you do." Parang ganun. So, this is your pitch. This is your weapon. Ito yung tinatago-tago mong a persuasive pitch about you. There's just we in Super Freelancers, we created 3 easy steps on how you create your elevator pitch. So number 1, you have to be relatable and personal. In this step, I'm going to use myself as a co-founder, co-creator of Super Freelancers PH. Tapos gagawa ko ng elevator pitch ko based dun sa guidelines namin. Okay? So number 1, as I've said, is you have to be relatable and personal. So bakit ito importante? In this day and age, it gets too noisy, di ba, guys? So, ang daming mga ganito, ganyan. Social media manager ako. I could create your ganito, yung logo. I could write your ganito, ganyan. Yeah, oo, alam natin yun lahat eh. Marami lang tayo makukuha ganun eh. But, you have to stand out from the crowd. You have to stand out from the noise. The one way to do that is you have to be relatable. Para magre-resonate yung tao sa'yo. Ma-identify ka nila kagad. One thing to do that is you have to tell phrases or words that medyo common. So for example, this one, I'm going to use working from home. Okay? Let's not assume na very common yung freelancing. Kasi yung iba yung akala nila freelancing is you're a freelance model. Be relatable and personal. Sasabihin ko, "Hi, I'm Margaret. Yeah, have you heard about freelancing and working from home? Yep, that's what we do." Ganun. So you have to be relatable and personal. So let's move on. Guideline number 2 is explain what you do after none. Yung statement na yan. So for example, in my case, as the co-founder of Super Freelancers PH, I'm going to say something like, "I am the co-founder of Super Freelancers PH. Together with my friend, Candice, we built a community on Facebook group. We have a weekly podcast for Filipino freelancers anywhere in the world." So this podcast is teaching about freelancing. It is actually made by Filipino freelancers ourselves, for Filipino freelancers. Explain ko yung anong ginagawa namin. The number 3, the last guideline is you have to communicate your mission and show enthusiasm. Bakit very important to guys? Because the other person should understand, should know the actual impact of what you do. Yun nga sinabi ko kanina, you have to stand out from the noise. You have to stand out from the crowd. If you've read the book Start With Why by Simon Sinek, he said something like, "People don't buy what you do. They buy why you do it." So, nandun yung reason na. Kasi nga, sabi ko kanina, what? Madami. Social media manager, logo designer, a website developer, article writer, content writer, SEO specialist, podcast, a VA, virtual assistant, etc., etc. Ang dami na eh. What yun eh. Ano yung why? Yung why mo. Mas interested yung tao sa why. Why do you do that? Hey, Super Freelancers, this is Margaret. I am the owner and creator of Article and Design. If you're an aspiring Filipino freelancer or an existing freelancer, hear me out first. Building a sustainable freelancing business shouldn't be overwhelming. In fact, Pag ginagawa mo siya ng tama, you only need less. But the problem today, napansin ko, is that there are a lot of misinformation, fake gurus, and distractions. And most of all, you don't know who to trust. You don't know which system to follow. It can all feel very confusing. But eto ang masasabi ko, as a freelancer and a business owner since 2011. The world of marketing has changed. Nowadays, people are more interested in genuine marketing tactics rather than exaggerated claims. In article design, nakita namin maraming Filipinos ang nag-charge ng $1 per hour, maraming Filipinos ang nagdi-discriminate porque Filipino sila, and a lot more concerns. We want to make a change. Then we built the 1 million mission, transforming Filipinos into super freelancers who are highly paid and globally competitive. That you will be seen because of the value you bring, not because cheap ka na freelancer. But meron pa rin problema. Marami pa rin Filipinos and maraming mga information or courses na mas lalo nang dinadown ang pagiging isang Filipino. And that's why we created the Article in Design Pro, or the A&D Pro, and the only place to learn how to freelance the sustainable way, the only freelancing community you need. Live workshops, 21-day challenges, and a community of fellow freelancers who are practitioners and productivity and accountability partners. Because your next step is not to learn another course or probably watch another webinar. Your next step is to take action from what you learned. It is led by myself, with over 10 years of proven track record, and I've got nothing to lose. So if you're obsessed with the feast and famine situation and chasing clients after clients, you're charging the lowest bid, then the A&D Pro is not for you. However, if you want to build a profitable and sustainable freelancing business built around your lifestyle, and you're tired of all these fake gurus, then A&D Pro is for you. Please join us today. Let's change how Filipinos are perceived in the global freelancing place. Because we give something valuable to the table, and we know that. So if I were you, you should make a pro move now. Just go to articleanddesign.com and be an A&D Pro member. Bakit kailangan mo mag-show ng enthusiasm? You have to show passion because people want to know more about you and what you do. Because simple lang eh. Why should people care about what you do if ikaw mismo, you look bored? So why would people listen to you or support you kung ikaw din mismo hindi ka naniniwala sa product mo or you're bored sa product mo? For example, Elon Musk, he is very famous for building the Tesla, and he believes truly sa product niya. So people are also obsessed with Elon Musk's visionary mission because consistent yung enthusiasm niya, yung passion niya to create a very good electric car. So you have to communicate your mission and show enthusiasm. So how do I do it? I say like, our mission is to transform 1 million Filipino freelancers to becoming super freelancers, meaning a highly paid freelancer who owns his or her time. So we created on-demand online courses, both free and paid, to provide our fellow Filipino freelancers this step-by-step guide and skills to become the super freelancer. The next, guys, is if you created na yung elevator pitch nyo, let's practice and deliver. Because elevator pitch, there's a reason bakit tinawag na elevator pitch. Because when you go inside an elevator, pag sumakay ka sa elevator, hindi ka naman darating dun sa floor na nilagay mo in an hour eh. Diba? Well, not unless nasira yung elevator mo. So that's another thing, right? Elevator is actually fast, diba? Pag pumasok tayo sa elevator, din pinindot natin yung number 7. Tapos siguro in a matter of a minute, 2, or a couple, or maybe less than, nandun ka na kagad. So that's why it's elevator pitch, because it's short. Okay? But in that short period of time, the goal is you will engage the other person for a further conversation with you. Okay? Para mas masabi mo pa more ano yung service mo. Alright? So, let's practice and deliver. Yung mga sinabi ko kanina. So, I would say something like, eto na siya as a whole ha. So, and I timed this, guys. Actually, this is like less than 60 seconds. Alright? Hi, Margaret. Yeah, have you heard about freelancing and working from home? Yep, that's what we do. I am the co-founder of Super Freelancers PH. Together with my friend Candice, we built a community on Facebook group, and we have a weekly podcast for Filipino freelancers anywhere in the world. So this podcast is teaching about freelancing. This is made by Filipino freelancers ourselves to Filipino freelancers. Our mission is to transform 1 million Filipino freelancers to becoming the super freelancers, meaning a highly paid freelancer who owns his or her time. So we created on-demand online courses to provide our fellow Filipino freelancers the step-by-step guide and skills to become the super freelancer. Pwede ko pang paisiyan talaga yun. But hinabaan ko lang siya just to give you an example. While actually practicing it and delivering it right now, I'm pretty sure that pwede ko pa siyang igsayan. Okay? Thank you for listening to our podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show and found content helpful, insightful, or entertaining. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, guys, please feel free to reach out to us on our Discord, YouTube, or Facebook platforms. Just search for Article and Design. If you want to go to the next level, check out our website, articleanddesign.com, and be an A&D Pro member. Until next time, you super freelancers, stay grounded. Bye! Oh, hey, you're still here. Can you give us a minute and leave us a review on our Facebook page? Thank you so much.